Hi, Todd Wente here with Path to Progress for October 20th. Hard to believe things are moving as quickly as they are, but we're marching through the year, almost to Christmas. Of course, as far as I'm concerned, Christmas season has already started, but that's a different story. Here in the mobile office, getting ready to head into the main office and thinking about the weekend that I had. It was a good weekend. I'm starting a new week. This is Monday. I'm starting a new week like everybody else is today, or everybody else's work week starts on Monday. And the weekend was pretty good overall. And I say overall because it didn't end very good. All of us, well, let me rephrase. One of the things that I recognize about my life is that it is in a constant state of flux. Things are either good or bad. They're either pleasant or unpleasant. Oftentimes based not so much on the circumstances that we experience, but on our reaction to those circumstances and on the alteration of the alteration between our expectations. Last night I had to deal with a challenge, with a situation that popped up right at the end of the day, and it caused a complete alteration in the way that my weekend was ending, and we got it taken care of. It was relatively painless as far as getting it taken care of. But because of the way that it occurred and because of the way it transpired, it had two very powerful impacts. Sun's coming up. One of them was that I had to come face to face with the fact that I had failed to meet expectations with an individual who was counting on me to deliver on a particular set of expectations, and I didn't do it. Delivered on what I knew were some other expectations, but I missed one, and that caused unnecessary challenge and grief. The other thing that happened was when I was confronted with that, and with the difficulty around that, I internalized it, and that caused some unnecessary pain and grief. Unnecessary pain and grief for the other individual, unnecessary pain and grief for me. And it just made it very clear to me that life for me, and probably for everybody, is this constant adjustment, adaptation. It's this constant adjustment of, having good times, having tough times, having good times, having tough times. And it really is my reaction to those that determines how deep the troughs are and how hard it is to climb up to the top. This morning I was carrying some of that with me still, and it was still painful. And so today I'm trying to remind myself that everybody has good and bad. Everybody responds to things differently. It's my choice to decide how I'm going to respond to those situations when they arise. I'm trying to respond to it from a perspective of learning, from a perspective of curiosity, and reminding myself that in the future, maybe the best thing I can do, like I said, I delivered on several expectations, just didn't deliver on one. Maybe the best thing that I can do is ask in advance. The smartest thing I could do would be to ask in advance, hey, what expectations do you want me to deliver on? I can deliver on this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Which one is the most important for me to deliver on right now? Clarifying expectations in that manner, I think, is going to be something that's going to make a difference for me as I go into my week and as I go into the rest of the things that I have to do. So that's what I'm thinking about today. I'm going to be trying to clarify expectations every step of the way. I hope this has been useful for you. It's been useful for me to talk through. I think that clarifying expectations is probably the best thing I can do to make progress today. So if that's been useful for you, please share the video. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that it's been useful for all two of you that might be watching. and for anybody else that chooses to join us on the journey. This has been the Path to Progress. My name is Todd Wente. Nulum Diem. We'll see you next time.